welcome back to another review. So we're doing another Bath & Body Works soap review. This is the Wild Lavender Mint Gentle Gel Hand Soap. It's technically one of the White Barn scents. The scent notes on this are wild lavender, mint leaves, and sea spray. And this retails for $8.50, which seems like a lot for what it is, given that these have less in them than the foaming kind. There's only 8 ounces in this, whereas there's 8.5 in the foaming kind. But I'll tell you what, in tracking the uses on these versus tracking the uses on those, it may only be a half an ounce difference, but the difference is considerable in how much bang for your buck you get. You kind of get ripped off with these. Like, dead ass, you do. Like, almost 100 uses less on average. Like, it's about, like, between 70 and 90 less is what I have noticed. That's bullshit. But anyway, so this stuff I also noticed doesn't really lather up as well, which sucks because I feel like their gels used to be better than this. Like back in the day, I was really into the gels and was honestly really bummed when they stopped selling them for a while because they initially were my favorite. And then they brought them back, but they're different now, and have been for years. Like, I'm comparing back to, like, 2010 versus now. Like, it's been a while, but they definitely upped the formula, and it's for the worse, honestly. But that said, with this one, it's interesting, given the name and the scent notes versus what it smells like. Yeah, there's, like, a little tiny bit of, like, lavender and mintiness in there, but mostly what it smells like, and I'm guessing they're chalking this up to sea spray, it smells coconutty to me. And they don't list any in there in the ingredients, and that's because they would be hidden in fragrance, but I feel like there has to be some amount in there, because my nose is reacting to it the same way it does with other Bath & Body Works scents that have it in it. So, that tells me their interpretation of sea spray, at least in this, has coconut. And that really sucks. Also, even if it weren't for that, it really just overrides the lavender and the mint. You don't really smell them, you just smell the coconut. And I'm like, oh. Well, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have bothered. But, like, I wanted lavender and mint, because lavender and mint are great. This is not that. This is a very lying kind of a scent. It feels very deceptive for what it is versus what it's advertised as. And I've had other stuff from Bath & Body Works with sea spray as a scent note in it, and that was not necessarily the case. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, and I find that very strange with them, because most of their scent notes, they have, like, a very specific idea of what that means in their scents. And you can pretty much bank on that and know what it is before you get it. Except this one. And there's a couple others that are similar that way, but this one is a frequent offender in my book with this, because it's like a 50-50 crapshoot of is it or isn't it going to be like that. I don't know. Given it's one that I ordered online, I couldn't smell it in store first. I bought it online during a semi-annual sale, so at least I didn't pay $8.50 for it, but like, I'm still like, oh, shit. So I'm just erring on the side of caution with it, using it quite sparingly, but also I'm trying to give it a little bit of time to see if it's a fluke maybe that I reacted to it, or if maybe I'm just congested and it was by chance that it was shortly after I put this on that happened, but I'm like, I pretty much know the game at this point. I'm pretty sure it's this, so if that continues to be the case, I'll probably try and offload it to my sister or my mom if they like how it smells, and if not, then I'll go exchange it at Bath & Body Works and get something else. Because, frankly, there is no reason for me to put myself through that if I don't have to. But even if it weren't for me being allergic, just the deceptiveness of what the scent notes are listed as versus what the name is and the expectation versus reality, I feel like that's super deceptive. And I'm saying that as somebody who, prior to my allergy, actually really liked coconut. But even so, I'm pretty sure I'd have been upset about this, even back then, because it's like, if you see something as wild lavender mint, gee, I don't know, what would you expect it to smell like? Could it be lavender and mint? Shocker, fucking shocker. But this does not smell like that. Like, there is barely any lavender and mint in there. Even if I, like, open this up and smell it directly, like, yeah, there's, like, a hint of lavender that hits your nose first, but then it's that other scent that just takes over. Yeah. And I realize I should not have just done that to myself. Oh, that... The look of instant regret that I am positive just washed over my face that I'll see in the playback, but... Oh god, yeah, I am not feeling it on this one, and I'm very disappointed because by name I thought this was going to be a new fave, but I can't with this one. And I am, like, not even factoring in my allergy as part of my score on this, but just because of the disappointment of it feeling deceptive, I'm giving this, like, a low 2 out of 5. Low 2. Like, I'm sure someone out there would like it, but I'm not that person. Not when I went into it expecting a lavender mint scent. And it just isn't that. So, anyway. That's it from me for this one. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddit, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.